And let's have some fun, baby. Yeah!
And we're rolling. Okay, this is going to be a great combination of biomechanics and technique. We're going to combine the two things, and it's going to be really, really valuable for all of us arm swingers out there. All of us that are coming over the top, every one of us that's flipping at the thing, all of us that really struggle with using our body to hit the golf ball opposed to our arms. So this is going to be really great. Check this out. We're going to break this down into pieces. This is meant to be a drill to retrain your brain how to do the proper sequencing. So it's going to seem a little weird, but trust me, it works because these guys did it with me yesterday. I was sweating bullets, and it was amazing the results that we could get. So let's see if we can do it without being camera shy today.
Let's do it.
So the first thing that we're going to do is the first thing we do with everybody.
Get into the address position.
Address.
All the muscles engaged.
Engage.
I'm going to test you here. Don't let me move you.
Okay. Perfect. So as he's testing me there, my hands are relaxed, arms are relaxed. Then step one is to just do a half backswing, right?
Yeah, step one is to stop with your hands at your belt buckle.
Yep. So the reason why we want to stop here.
The reason we want to stop there is so we can test you and so we can make sure the club's in the right position.
Yep.
So you want your club, if you're normally used to looking at your club after you've turned your shoulders, it's probably looking more like this. It's open, right?
Yep.
But this is a very bad position for the club to be in. So what we want it to look like is this right here, where it looks a little shut, but it's actually not. It's just matching your spine angle. So the two should be parallel, and then the club's in the right place. So we stop here so we can check his positions, make sure he's good, test him again.
Go to address. We'll test you.
Oh, here we go. Oh boy. All right, ready. Oh, muscles are firing.
So halfway back.
Perfect. I'm going to test you.
Ah, firing.
Good. Now we'll go to the top of the backswing.
Okay. Still engaged. Perfect.
Now this feels really foreign to me because I have always been a wrist extender thinking that I have to keep this club head like that at the top of the back.
Right. So at the top of the backswing, if you have the club face open, you're normally going to see this, and it's called a cup, right? Just your wrist being cupped at the top. This promotes an open club face. Most people on the way down either keep it open, come over the top, or try and shut it on the way down too early, and you get the club behind you and in bad positions. So we make sure at the top of the backswing that he's in the right place, that his arms are extended away from him, and that he passes the test.
Ready for the test?
I think so.
Don't let me move you.
Oh, yeah.
We also stop here, so the next part, which is probably the most difficult for people to understand, we can make sure he does it right.
Yep.
So from here, this is going to sound crazy.
This is the part where you guys just need to
Just hang out with us, hang on.
just bear with us for a minute.
So you can rest. So let me explain what the arms do in the golf swing first. Can you come behind me a little more, if you don't mind? So from a down the line angle, if you go to the top of the backswing, any movement by the chest or lower body pushes the arms forward. See, when I go this way, it pushes my arms out, so long as my arms don't do anything else. So the arm's job in the golf swing is to offset for that movement. So when we segment this swing out, what your arms feel like they're doing is falling behind you. I call it putting it in your pocket. That way from here, your body can deliver the club like it's supposed to. Now, that looks a little weird. I understand, it does. However, it's because you're not turning. When you couple the movement of your arms down with turn, it all works out. So for the sake of the drill, the next position here is going to be in your pocket. Then you can deliver it with your body. Ready?
This is what drove me nuts yesterday because it's making it physically impossible
Right.
from the top of your backswing to swing at the golf ball with your arms.
Exactly.
Because once you get up there and then put it in your pocket, I can't hit the golf ball with my arms anymore.
Right. It is a drill that makes sure that you learn to deliver the club with rotation because it forces your arms behind you. You can't really throw at it. It's really hard to arm swing at it from there, so you have to deliver it with turn. So that's the next checkpoint down is there.
Okay, so from the top, Corey.
Yep.
Do it.
Address. Test you.
Ah,
Solid.
good.
Halfway back. Perfect. Good. Top of the golf swing. All right. All right. Pocket.
Okay, so notice, he went straight down. If you get up here and you move forward at all, you're in trouble, especially in this drill, because turn your body from there, right? That's impossible, so do not do that. It has to come straight down into your pocket. Good.
Because from there, the only thing that can move around, my arms are locked. Like they can't move. So the only way I can hit this golf ball is if I turn my body. Yes?
Yes.
Correct.
All right, let's see if we can execute it. The pressure's on, the camera's rolling. Woo! Good,
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 good.
good. Right? So you wouldn't think that you're going to get 115 yards from probably your waist height, right? But what it's doing is training you to use your very big, important muscles to deliver the club to the ball, as opposed to your tiny muscles in your arms and wrists and fingers.
Yeah. So the biggest thing that I learned yesterday when they were doing this, they put me through the ringer yesterday with this thing. First time I'd ever experienced it. I was sweating bullets. I had to change shirts. I never felt these kind of muscles working before. And I've been doing this, the Berman method, for how many years now? And I just never felt my body deliver the club to the golf ball. I'd never felt that before. It was this feeling where I'm like, oh my gosh, I did not work at all. We were using a 6-iron yesterday, and I'm flying at 150 yards. From here to there, it's flying 150 yards yesterday.
Yep.
It was insane. And the biggest thing that I noticed with this drill was the contact, the feel of really good contact. I've never felt that before, and it was ball after ball after ball after ball. There was no chunky monkeys. No. There was a couple of topped ones, and as soon as I topped one, I knew what I did.
Yep.
I tried to take over with my arms.
Yep.
So this drill makes it impossible to use your arms to get to the golf ball. And if you do use your arms to the golf ball,
you'll know it quickly.
You will know it instantaneous. Where I just knew it as soon as I hit it. I'm like, oh, I came over the top. You can feel it so easily.
And it's easy power. It's not something you really have to try and swing out of your shoes to produce. It's just a movement forward, and you hit it clean and crisp.
Okay. So now here's what it looks like a couple of times over and over again. No golf ball here. Address position. My right leg is finding the ground. My foot is working. My core is engaged. My posture is good. Chest is up. My hands are relaxed. Halfway back into the golf swing. My belt buckle led the way. The club face it looks closed to me, but it's really not. It's
square.
It's square in relation to my spine angle. My foot is still pushing through the ground. My right foot, my core is engaged. Now I'm going to go to the top of the backswing. I'm feeling really good extension with my left arm. My left wrist is still neutral. It's not cupped or extended. And again, when I look up at the club face, it looks closed to me, but it's not. It's still square, neutral or square to my spine angle. My core is engaged. My right foot's still pushing through the ground. From the top of the backswing, I'm going to think about putting the butt of this club in my right pocket, not straight down at the ground. I'm going to put it in my right pocket, and now from here, I'm locked. My arms do not move at all.
Yep.
So the only way I can deliver this club head is by rotating my body through the swing. So let's put it all together. Address, halfway back, top of the backswing, pocket, deliver.
Yep.
Address, halfway back, top of the backswing, pocket, deliver. That one was even better than
That
the
was.
last one. And I can feel that. I've never been able to feel the difference between coming over the top and using your body to deliver the golf club. What else? That's all the big things for this one?
That's all the big things for that. I always express caution. If you try and hit it too hard, you're going to end up trying to use your hands and arms, and it's going to go horribly immediately.
So the best thing we can do with this drill is practice 50% shots.
For sure.
Meaning, don't get to this position and try to do a 100% shot.
Right.
Give your brain a chance to feel the muscles and what's happening with a 50% shot. So let's see if we can pull off 2 decent shots in one take under pressure. So this will be a 50% shot. Halfway back, top of the backswing, pocket, let it go. Not
And
bad.
so that's a good example. On that one, he didn't get his hands in his pocket all the way. He came a little bit forward, which is why the ball came out right and went right, because he hit it off the toe.
Okay, so let's see if I can correct it. All the way in the pocket. Address, top of the backswing, all the way up, all the way in the pocket. Oh my gosh.
Right? Dead straight.
Are you
Because he got his hands all the way down into his pocket. So if you come forward at all and you do not pin your hands back here, you're going to have a tendency to use your hands, especially if it's something you've been doing forever.
That was awesome. So this is Case's club. It's a blade. I cannot play blades. Anybody that plays blades or hits blades, you know if you don't hit it in the sweet spot, it feels like a bat against a metal pole.
Yep.
2 shots ago, I hit it on the toe, and I was like, oh, that didn't feel good. And that's when you said I didn't get my hands all the way in my pocket. This last shot goes perfectly right to the left, little draw, right?
Right?
It felt like butter.
And it's probably felt easier.
It felt easier. It wasn't working. My hands were all the way in my pocket, or at least they couldn't go down any farther. So address, top of the, or halfway back, top of the back, pocket, same thing, butter. Oh my goodness. Are you freaking kidding me? I'm going to be kicking both of your guys' asses out there here shortly. We're shaving 10 strokes today. Okay, anything else before we wrap this one up?
Do you want to talk about blending it, like the next step, or not?
Oh, yes. Where do we go to from here? Because this is very segmented. Here's the thing that you should not do. Do not do this. Okay, I practiced that, Jake, 3 times. Now let's see if we can just do it. Like, don't do that.
Don't do that.
Don't do that. What we want to do is slowly, incrementally speed it up.
And one thing I will say, a lot of people, the fault when they're trying to make swing changes is they try something 5 or 10 times and then go, okay, I'm going to try and implement that into my swing and then just go right back to swinging the way they were before. This is not necessarily, this is a new swing, right? This is not what you've done before. Doesn't feel anything like what you've done before. So don't try and go, okay, I'm going to take this feel into my old swing. Yeah. Produce a new one, right?
Right. Okay, perfect. So again, you're just going to do it slower or speed up the breakdown. So try to make it smoother, 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 smoother. And that's how you do it. Just speed it up slowly, incrementally. Practice it over and over again. Then 500 practice swings later, then maybe try it.
Yep.
1,000 later. Don't do this after 10. Good?
Yep. Good.
Yeah, that was awesome. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Have a great day.